Michael was an awful flirt. His charm was legendary. It hurt his steady girlfriend when she saw the way he always hoped to score. One night, as Mike was chatting up a girl called Anna, whose brow cup was 32 but double G, his girlfriend told him, "Don't you see? If you go on, my plan is this. I'll have to shoot you. I won't miss." But Michael said, "You won't, you know. You really love me, don't you know?" And carried on to flirt some more. His girlfriend, feeling very sore, like Cupid, got a bow and arrow, aimed, shot, and his escape was narrow. Her shot did not go through his heart, but rather lower. It did smart. And now his voice is quite high-pitched. His girl's now seeing Anna. "Bitch," says Michael, "how was I to know that both the girls were bi?" And the moral of that is, a bitch in the hand is worth 2 birds in each other's bushes. Now I've got some advice for you. This is how to avoid divorce. I've been a true and faithful wife to every husband that I've had. I've promised to devote my life through thick and thin, through good and bad, but only while this rule applies. What I decide shall be, shall be. And there a problem lies. When Johnny led me up the aisle and with a manly, loving smile agreed that he would have and hold me, I loved him then, but they never told me I'd have to iron 8 shirts a week. And when I ventured, "Could we speak about this imposition on my valuable time?" dear John insisted this was what he'd meant when opting for the sacrament. As a blunt instrument, the iron was great. John's status quickly changed to late. My second love was handsome Dave. Before we married, he would rave about the cute and charming way I spent our weekends, how I lay in bed expecting cups of tea and tasty meals to come to me. When we passed our honeymoon, I found that Dave had changed his tune. "Get up," he said, "and get me bacon, eggs, and toast. Come on, you do have legs." I went downstairs. I laid a tray. I brought Dave's last meal up that day. I even brought an appetizer, grapefruit laced with fertilizer. Sliced thinly, chopped and barbecued, Dave flushed quite neatly down the loo. My third attempt at wedded bliss began so well. We loved to kiss and cuddle at all times of day and let no chores get in our way. His name was Lee, a gorgeous man, but soon I noticed he began to nag me to pick up my clothes where I had dropped them. He held his nose and told me, "This house is disgusting. Don't you ever do the dusting?" I got a broom. I hit him hard. He's buried out there in the yard. An optimist, I tried and tried. Again I made a blushing bride. But number 4 is pushing daisies. Me? Gardening? The man was crazy. And when it came to number 5, his weakness showed up on a drive. When I went through red traffic lights, he rudely said that wasn't right. While he checked underneath the bonnet, I found the accelerator, stepped on it, and drove him into paradise. I know, it wasn't nice. So now I'm in an awful fix. I need to find mate number 6. I think perhaps a poet will be what I need, for would I kill a man who sings and rhymes to me? But one proviso, he should be my greatest fan. He mustn't ever criticise my writing, or my sharp pen between his eyes will send him up to husband heaven. And then I'll have to look for number 7.
archaeologists do work. My family, my own parents, they soldiered on pretty well. But as they got a little bit older, they thought about retirement. And this is called retirement plan. It is actually a true story. When I grow old, said my mother, I'll change my life. I'll rent a garret on the left bank of the Seine in Paris. Give up being a mother and a wife. Spend my days painting. Drink red wine all night. My friends will be artists. Perhaps I'll write. But what about Dad? I objected. My mother reflected. He'll be okay, she said. He'll buy a jalaba, sandals, a scarab. He'll live in the desert, along with the Arabs. He's learning the lingo at evening class. He'll go over to Gaza. I thought, what a gaff. I'll spend April in Paris, winter with Dad. There was going to be some fun to be had. I hoped all my parents' dreams would come true, but after all that, they just moved down to views. Thank you. This is my list poem, girl.
Good,
My
yeah.
list poem.
Thank you.
Domestic archaeology. 2 old pennies, stick of gum, fingerless glass without a thumb, newspaper cutting of chart and die, piece of toast, Jack's dark glass eye, rabbit's paw, plastic ring, unidentifiable thing, furry thong, fluffy toy, card that says that it's a boy, shopping list from '96, don't forget the Weetabix, skeleton of the guinea pig, lots of hair from grandma's wig, sweetie wrapper, stud for feet, postcard sent from Cowden Beef, grandpa's mail, the baby's dummy, pills for auntie's sticky tummy, sticky toffee, chicken feathers, bits of pizza stuck together down the back of our settee. That's domestic archaeology.
Okay,
Let's do it again for Johnny Swindle.